continuing in our series this week in Matthew. We're calling the series The Journey, and we're trying to go through and hit all of the highlights of Matthew. And one of the biggest highlights in this entire book is this idea of the kingdom. And Jesus keeps saying the kingdom of heaven is near. And for his Jewish audience, he's not saying the kingdom of God because they didn't mention God's name, but he's saying the kingdom of God, the reign of God is here among us. The interesting thing is, and this is what we're going to cover this week, is that was a confusing idea. And honestly, it's a little bit confusing today, but it was confusing for the Jews. They thought the kingdom was going to be about political might and power and economics and kicking out the Romans and becoming the nation they were supposed to be, but they were thinking so just short term. In the same way for us, we don't even have a concept of the kingdom in 21st century America. We don't live in a kingdom. We don't understand the rules of what a kingdom looks like. And so the big phrase that I want to land on this week, and I want to unpack and hopefully allow us to understand together, is this already not yet kingdom. That God has started something beautiful with the reign of Christ, but it's not completely here. So there's still pain, there's still heartache, but we can still have hope in the midst of all of that. So come join us this week, Matthew chapter 4. We're reading the last half of the chapter where Jesus calls his disciples and he starts proclaiming the good news of the gospel of the kingdom.